Welcome back, everybody, to Dice Masters with James and Zach. I'm Zach.
And I'm James. Hello.
Hello. and we are playing keyword teams this time. James and I talked about picking some keywords, especially some newer keywords, and trying to build teams based around those ideas. So to start with, because Thor is pretty new over here, I've decided to try to make an Immortal team. And I crowdsourced this out to the Discord channel a little bit. And so I wanted to thank Joe and Paul and Troy, all sort of helping me out with stuff while we were talking about this. And the team basically is based around this Gila, the uncommon. I hope it's pronounced Gila, you never know. Which has Immortal. And if you're unfamiliar, Immortal is a new keyword from Thor that says when the die would go to the used pile, except for the initial purchase, it instead goes to your bag. And that's true whether it goes through unblocked, it goes to used, or if you spend it as energy, it goes through to used. So that's kind of neat. And while Gila is active, your character dice have Immortal, which we've taken to mean all of the character dice that you have. And so they get all the benefits of Immortal, including Jane Foster's benefit, which lets you field Immortal characters for free. And so any character we get to field for free. I've got the Heimdall Global HXG, which allow me to get some of that energy up so I can buy the 7-cost healer that I need. And I've also brought the Batiri Battle Stack, the common, which has Swarm, which also should help me get to Gila, but also gets buffed, and with Gila out is Immortal. And so then when I play this Yarnbjorn, all of my character dice with Immortal, which would be all of them, get +2/+2 and Overcrush. And that means it should be pretty easy for me to get a pretty big Immortal field that has Overcrush. And hopefully that works out. I've got Stone Golem to help me kind of KO and get some more ramp that way. And some other Immortal characters like Sif, who gets buffed. And then if I get too much energy to spend, I can always buy Balder, who can only be blocked by 2 or more character dice, so it's a little harder to get him out of the field. And then if he goes unblocked, then he goes to used. I've got the Cone of Cold basic action, mostly because I have Overcrush, and that's always helpful, and Resurrection for more ramp, because I have to buy a 7-cost. And James.
I've got Intimidate. Basically, I've only got one character with Intimidate, but he does give other characters Intimidate. It's the Uncommon Punisher. I've got the promo. War Journal, and he says when fielded, all other non-sidekick dice you field for the rest of turn gain Intimidate. So the idea is to get a load of Hush in the prep area, meanwhile using Hush Ramp with the global from Dick Grayson, which is target character die gains Bat family affiliation until end of turn. So when I field a Hush and then use a mask for that global, Hush will KO because there's a Bat family character in the field, and then I get to pull a die from my bag. So he's ramping, get a load of Hush in the prep area, and get Lizard in the field. Lizard says, while Lizard is active, when any character die leaves the field zone, he gets +2 defense until end of turn. It was released at the same time as Vulture, which was errated, but Vulture had an attack boost for a similar thing, whereas Lizard has the defense boost, and they never errated him. So when I field my Hushes, they will intimidate. Sorry, I'll field my Punisher first, then field the Hushes, which will intimidate Zack's field of Immortals away, hopefully. And as they're intimidated away, for each one that leaves the field, Lizard will get a defense buff. And then Hush will be KO'd if I use a mask. And Lizard will get another defense buff. And then, if I use the basic action Momentum, if I happen to have that on hand, I can use that and play it and re-roll my Hushes. Thereby fielding more characters, intimidating more people away from Zack's field, and giving Lizard more buffs. And Lizard will eventually have an infinite arse, and then I'll swap it with Kal-El Global and attack into an open field because all of Zack's characters will have been intimidated away. That's the thing. If it comes off, it'll be a miracle.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
Action or energy?
Action, please, Zack.
It's an action.
Good Lord. I'm going to go first.
Okay. Good luck, James. I kind of want to see this combo get pulled off, although I usually prefer it to be done to somebody else.
Okay. I don't know what I've got in the way of ramp. You've got Resurrection. I basically want to buy Hushes and I want to buy Lizard. So I'll keep the shield and I'll roll 2. In fact, I could roll them all because I've got cyborg for switching sidekicks. That's not ideal. Oh, never mind. I will keep. Oh, you know what? I'll buy a momentum and a hush. I forgot about the momentum. Momentum's dead cheap, isn't it? Okay, pass turn to you.
All right. Okay. I was thinking I would buy a. Oh yeah, no, I'll do that. Yeah, I'm gonna field this. I'm gonna buy a Batiri battle stack, and then I'm going to resurrect. James and I had talked about this before, about whether resurrecting on turn 1 was good, but I think I like the idea that I get my first battle stack in the bag, and then I buy more battle stacks that, like, it's always annoying when you get your first 2 at the same time. I don't know. Maybe it'll work out for me. Anyway.
If you're using Swarm, you have to manage resurrection a bit differently.
Yeah, I think so. And I think this way works, but we'll see if it happens. All right, pass turn.
Okay. Wow. I could probably do with resurrection, I imagine. Thin that down a bit. So I will have another hush. I'll take a chance and I'll buy another momentum, and I will. That's 3 energy, and I'll resurrect.
All right. Yeah, it's not 4 side picks not going in your bag. That's never bad.
There you go. Hush out. Pass turn.
Right. So I've got 3 in the bag, so I will refill. Yeah, so now my thinking with Swarm is that even if I don't draw a Batiri battle stack this turn, which I do anyway, if I buy more this turn, then they'll come out after he's already in the field instead of at the same time. Okay, that's looking pretty good right now. I've got 3 energy. You know what, though? I'm actually going to turn this to a shield. Field this, and then I'm going to buy 2 battle stack dice. And this is the battle stack, not the one that captures sidekicks, but the one that gets +1/+1 for other battle stack dice. All right, that's all, and I will pass turn.
Okay. 4 out. Of course, it's the hush with a fielding cost. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's not a terrible thing to have something in the field, is it?
Oh, you've got chalkboard. I got to remember that.
Yeah, I forgot that as well. I had that. I have that to line things up a bit better because I need to roll momentum and hush and Punisher at the same time. So I've got Flesh Golem in case Punisher fields at the wrong time, so I can knock him out, and Rip Hunter so I can line up a momentum at the last minute. That's the idea.
Yeah.
So I'll field him, and I will buy a lizard.
Right.
And I'll attack.
So it's a 4/2. It's tough. If it wasn't 4, I'd probably take it, but I think I'm just gonna block with the sidekick.
Okay.
I know that you're not gonna leave it in the field forever anyway. All right, 3 in the bag, and then I'm just gonna pull double Batiri battle stack, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh, there's 1. So 1 swarm. Only 1. All right. Woo. Well, apparently my dice are determined to get me characters in the field. Although, it would be nice to get 7 energy this turn instead. And if I rolled all of these as energy, but this one is double, I would have 7 energy. Seems unlikely, though. My field would be pretty open, too. All right, I'm going to field all of these by my last battle stack, and I'm going to go ahead and save that mask. Pass turn.
Yeah. 3 out. Hold 1 in. Wow. Momentum-tastic.
What's that written on your hand there?
Yeah. Message for Chris.
Ah.
Chris and Andy. Hello.
MOD rocks, is that what it says?
It says MOD rocks and rolls. I had to put it on my left hand though, because I can only write with my right hand. You don't see my left hand very much.
Yeah.
Right. Blimey. Well, momentum's not really doing me much good unless I KO that, and without a mask, I'm not KOing that. So, although to be fair, I could potentially buy one. I'd have to prep it. That's not working out, is it? So, I don't think it's quite the right time for those, but that's all right, as long as they re-roll. No, 1 out of 2. Okay, I could switch that to a shield, and I could prep a hush. And sorry, prep a hush. I'll prep a hush by actually paying for it. That would be a nice thing to do. Sorry.
I knew you'd get there eventually.
And then I can use this,
Sure.
and it has only the single burst, unfortunately, so I don't get to pull a die, which is the secondary effect, but I do get to roll that.
You do have, I think, 1 generic energy left over, right?
I do, but oh yeah, I could buy another momentum. You know what? I'll buy the last one of that. And I've got 2 more shields because I used the momentum to roll what was in my prep area, and I'll buy another hush. And I will. I don't like your field again. I'll attack again.
All right.
Oh, sorry, I'll pass priority because you've got an energy there.
I'll pass back.
And I'll do that.
Okay, and then I will declare no blockers.
Oh, okay.
But then I'm going to turn one of my sidekicks into a Batman.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So I'll do that, and
yeah,
I'll
you do get to prep, but at least I didn't have to worry about it.
Okay, pass turn to you.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So swarming 1. Just got to draw that 1 in 4 chance. Just get that battle stack. Come on. Just 1. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7. We're doing it.
Boom.
Bam. All right, I even had a mask, or at least a mask substitute. All right, so 6, but then I used the Cyborg Global to get that last shield, so that's 7, and now I've got my Gila. All right, pass turn.
4 out the bag, including a lizard.
Ooh. Both of our combos are like halfway set up.
Yeah. Of course, I get bloody energy. Right, that's probably.
Yeah, I said I don't actually have Gila in the field, and you don't have yours in the field either, but we're getting there.
Hey.
Oh, that's good.
At least easy. Hey. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 fielding cost and a Punisher, and a really full used pile.
Oh gosh.
So I've got the bolts for the hunt. That's all right. Then.
Yep.
Pass turn.
Yeah. All right. So we've got 3 in the bag, including that last battle stack. So I'm going to draw 2 more. 1, 2. All right. No Gila, no battle stack. All right. So now I need Yarnbjorn to make this work, and Sif is a little overkill. Actually, Jane Foster would have been nice too. Although I don't necessarily need her at this point because Gila's a 1/1/2, but when she's in the field, it's all good. You know what I haven't been doing is Heimdall Global. Gotta remember to do that.
You forgot about that.
Yeah, right? Me too.
Just as I'm about to refill my bag, that's very handy. Yeah, we've been neglecting a few things. I shouldn't have bought all those momentums because now I can't rip one of them over at the last minute, which is a bit stupid. But too long.
Right, I'm going to re-roll these 3 dice. Okay, and that will allow me to prep a Sif. Because I got 5 and 1 for the shield. All right, that's it for me.
Right.
Pass turn.
3 out and a whole load of stuff in. Oh my word. I'm not really one for overbuying, but it looks like I have this time with all my momentum.
I mean, momentum is hard to say no when you got 1 energy left over, but sometimes.
Yeah, I should have done. I should have said no. Never mind. let that be a lesson to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Don't buy things you don't technically need. Oh God, are they going to come on 0 fielding ever? Probably are. All right, though, it's not so bad. I'll reroll that.
Hey, there it is.
Hey, dudes. I'll field for 1, and I will. What do I do? I'll pass priority, but you got nothing, I guess.
Oh yeah, I'll pass back.
Then I'll attack with the big hush. He's a 4/2.
Okay. I don't really want to KO him, but I think I'm gonna have to. All right, I'll block with this. It's a 1/1, but it gets +1/+1 for each other battle stack in play, so it's a 2/2.
Well, if you KO him like that, I don't get to draw. In actual fact.
Oh, you're right.
But I'm going to use
keep
the
forgetting about that.
I'm going to use the mask after blockers are assigned and knock them
Yeah.
both out. And pull 2 dice.
So then he'll stay alive.
Pass turn 6.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 for Swarm. All right. We need Gila and Sif. Oh, well, there's Gila. And enough energy. I almost kind of want to get the battle stack out now because I can start getting those buffs on my Immortals. Ooh, that worked out. So, perfect. I have to spend 3 to field. So we'll field, and we'll field.
Whew, lovely.
Yeah. And I don't have anything else. So what do I have now? So these guys get +1/+1 for each other. So they're 3/3/3/3, 4/3. Sif gets +1/+1 for each different character die with Immortal. But since everything gets Immortal, I have 3 different Immortal dies. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to say each different character die probably means different characters, right?
Yeah.
Or is it counting a character die, though?
Sounds a bit weird, isn't
it? Yeah. So she's either a 6, 7, or an 8, 9. I guess we'll go with the weaker interpretation for this game. And you've got 1 character in the field.
Yeah. It's not quite lethal, hopefully.
All right. Well, I'm going to attack with these 2. So a 3/3 and a, what is that guy? 6/7.
Jesus. I'm going to suck it up.
All of it.
All of it.
All right. So that's 9 damage.
Yep.
Down to 11. All right. And I'll pass turn.
Okay. Wow, look at this. Whoa. This could be the combo right there. Could be.
Could be.
Could be. 2 mementa.
I'm going to regret not having those 2 extra characters in the field if it works.
Yeah. The thing is, I have to roll things. At least one of those.
Yeah.
Well, 4/2 and less hushes. Some hush and importantly Punisher, and I have to be able to field some.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. No Punisher. That's critical.
You got a hush. You got a momentum.
2 hushes.
Oh yeah.
That energy is all right. Everything would be fine.
Oh yeah, and you have to have the energy when you're flipping.
Yeah. I've got a mask and I've got that. So that would be all right. Oh, come on, Punisher. If Punisher rolled. Now the question is, do I re-roll those?
What do you got? 1/1/2 fielding on Punisher?
There's maximum 2,
yeah. Yeah. I mean, you need the mask, you need the shield. So I'd say you need to save the other 2 shields just in case you get, ability costs on your hushes on reroll.
But I can intimidate 2 of your characters away, and then I'd have to refill them both to intimidate with momentum. So if momentum doesn't come up, so it would be better if hush came up and I kept the momentum. Probably. Yeah. Arguably, but honestly, I need to.
But you probably need that 2 energy to field him in the first place.
2 energy to field him.
Yeah.
These don't have fielding costs. This is what I need.
But if that hush comes up, well, the second time they might not come up as characters. Not all of them anyway. This is probably worth it.
The Punisher's not. Come on, Punisher, you are going to come out. Look. Oh, look.
Oh no.
That's bloody typical.
I'm not even happy about that. That just makes me sad.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'll fill those for free. it's frustrating.
Get another Punisher,
Right.
and then you can double Intimidate.
Yeah, wait. Maybe I won't feel. Hang on, just a second. One,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 6 energy there, right? But yeah, I don't really want to do that. Oh shit. Okay, time's ticking because got to get my daughter up in a minute. I've got a reasonably big bag, so I'm going to do something which might potentially be a bit rash, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can keep that. Okay. Yeah, I'll buy a Punisher. I'll prep a Punisher.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Do I have a... No, I don't have a bolt. I'd have to spend that, but I don't have to spend that. So I suppose.
What do you mean bolt? He's a fist.
Oh God, yeah, you're right.
Because you have the fist from Punisher.
Yeah, you're right. But he's a bolt in his other incarnations. That's what was confusing. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including a fist and a shield. So I can prep him like that. Yeah. We're okay with that?
Yeah.
Using Rip Hunters.
Yeah.
If I roll it, he's not going to be able to field, is he? So I don't think I'll
Yeah.
bother with it. So I'm just going to skip that. I should have left them and bought them with Rip Hunters later. I knew it. I'll field them for free, and I'll keep that, and I'll pass turn to you. Quickly, kill.
All right.
Kill.
Well,
one way or the other.
Let's see. I got a few things coming out. You've got a few more characters in the field, though. I still need my Yarnbjorn, but I can prep it. I have got to remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So double swarm. Yeah. I'm going to field both of those guys for free, turn that to a shield, and then use it to prep Yarnbjorn.
Instant death.
That's pretty much perfect for me. All right.
Okay.
Pass turn.
I'm going to make a mask out of Lizard. I'm going to make Lizard into a bat character.
Yes. Well, that was your... Oh, hold on. That was your priority. I think I probably could win if I attacked with everything, but I think I want the combo to go off. I also want to give you a chance to get this combo off. Let's see it.
There you go. It is possible. Second chance at the combo. So my life is 11, I think. And I'm going to die in a minute anyway. Come on. This time, Punisher. It's a different die. It will roll. Oh, for goodness sake. Is this normal? I mean, honestly, I don't think so. So non-psychic
days, right? But
I have those lives. I dropped Parallax off this team. Now I'm regretting it. Okay, so I might need a mask. I can turn that to a shield. That would be a good thing. But I might need that as energy.
Yeah.
I've got to go for the combo, otherwise.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Come on, just everything rolls to characters. Oh, gosh. I'm done. I can't do combos if I can't roll characters. Okay, so whatever. Field, just kill me, Jesus. There's literally nothing I can do. I do all that rubbish, honestly. I'll buy a cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll prep it, and I'll roll it because he's got good defense at least.
Oh, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for him, and that would be
one
him
of those
prep.
is a shield, easy. Yeah.
Plenty of shields, and I will use momentum
Hopefully
to roll him.
For fielding cost, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. Totally did forget about that.
You didn't use your...
It's all right. He rolled to a shield anyway.
All right.
Pass turn.
Okay.
This is pathetic.
So I've just got 4 in here. So Sif. Oh, well, Sif is up, but I still need my Yarnbjorn to make it guaranteed. But I need the energy. Oh, come on, Yarnbjorn.
Oh, he survives.
All right. Well, I can spend 2 energy to field Sif. But you've only got 3 characters in the field. So...
Am I dead anyway?
Probably. Yeah, I think so. So because everything gets immortal, Sif is a 5, 6, 7, 8. So she's an 8, 9.
I can block 2 of them, surely. Oh no, yeah, I can block 2 of them. So
yeah.
Go.
But Gila's a 7, 7, and then these guys all get buffed for the other Batiri battle stacks.
They're 4. So they're 16.
This is a 5,
yeah,
5, 4, and then these are all 4. Yeah, so
I forgot I've only got 11.
12, yeah, 12 damage there. If only my Yarnbjorn to come up, they'd all have +2/+2 and Overcrush.
Yeah, just to be clear, last time we did this, Zack had Overcrushing 60, and I had 1 lizard in defense. which is a little bit more impressive.
Yeah,
And
well, and the Immortal didn't matter so much because it didn't matter that I could give him Overcrush with the Yarnbjorn. But I think it's a pretty potent combo. I don't think that I needed Heimdall or Balder. And I thought Stone Golem would be pretty good for ramp. But I think even without those three cards, you could put some more tech on there and maybe make this pretty viable. I don't know.
I would
I
say
really
it
like to see
depends.
that combo
Depends on
gob. It's
my,
such a combo wombo team that you have, and it just
I,
requires so many moving pieces. But it would be so satisfying to see it go off. I think.
but it's not even that difficult. Now I've tweaked it a little bit. You know, if I'd remembered to like keep a few momentum to rip Hunter across at the last minute, and you can keep your hushes in the KO area,
Mm-hmm.
and then have the lizard, you know,
Yeah,
which I
yeah.
got early. Then you feel the Punisher and rolling the hushes at the same time, which is not hard to engineer.
Mm-hmm.
If you've bought a momentum and it comes out at the right time, or you rip it across, and it's easy to roll all of those things at the right time. And I did it twice, and I rolled energy on almost everything. So
Yeah,
if you're not me, that's a combo that actually could totally work.
yeah,
Assuming obviously neither one of us brought any kind of control.
yeah. That's true.
Um,
That's true.
and I think there's something to be said. I was talking to a friend about this. Hi, Yojo. There's something to be said for games without, you know, like we have out of control with no shriek and nothing which is going to mess your opponent up.
Yeah,
Because I mean, obviously, it's not hugely competitive, but it gives people a chance to run these ridiculous combos, which are not going to come off with, let's be honest, with shriek and whatnot on the field.
yeah. Well, it's just sometimes nice being able to like you have your team. You've built it a certain way. You don't have to worry about any of your pieces being taken away from you. You just see if your team is better than the other person's team. As
Or well,
is.
not so much better as can you get to your combo
Well,
ridiculous
yeah, that's true
more
too.
quickly than your opponent.
That's true too. All right. Well, anyway, that was our keywords game. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see
Thank
you next
you.
time.
Take care.